Sister wives Kody went bankrupt today due to Robyn's luxury. Kody loses everything and can't support Robyn and her children. Meanwhile, Kody has given Robyn and her children an ultimatum to leave the house. Kody can only take care of Aurora Brown and can live with him as a new wife. Aurora already had a crush on Kody. Kody also tells Robyn that he loves Aurora. Hello friends, welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I am Olivia and hope you are well by God's grace. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Sister Wives star Kody Brown says he was kicked out for PDA with Robyn. It cost me dearly. Kody Brown says one of his public displays of affection for Robyn Brown landed him in hot water with his former wives. The reality star alludes to the incident in a new Sister Wives one-on-one special while speaking with host Kody Brown. The topic comes up after one of Kody's ex-wives, David Woolley, tells Brown how she and her other sister wives weren't typically physically affectionate with Kody Brown in front of each other, calling it an unspoken. The father of 18 then addresses the topic and shares his own side of the story. The last time Robyn and I showed PDA with the family, we got kicked out, he says. You got kicked out? The host asks. Kody Brown seems hesitant to elaborate on the situation, saying, I'm not going there. Yeah, they with us bad, and boy, it cost me dearly. Brown then prompts the reality star to share additional details, but he declines. It's a story that just cannot be told. Yeah, it's just, when there's something so vitally detrimental to your life, you're just not going to talk about it, he says. When asked if the incident occurred recently, Kody Brown shuts Brown down once again, saying, let's just not talk about it. The host is able to get a bit more insight when she asks if the situation was really that traumatizing. Until Mary and Janelle are remarried, I will not show PDA to Robyn in front of them, he says. Brown asks Kody Brown if he means he won't show PDA to his wife in public or when his ex-wives are around. No, it's where we are safe. We behave candidly. And where we are not, we have learned to be careful. Because when true love is exposed, it calls down wrath, he says. And it's like the world hates true love so much that they want to be really, really crappy about it. Kody Brown ends by saying his happy relationship with Robyn Brown hasn't always come easily, so it's been a painful experience falling in love. Not from the person I fell in love with, but from the world outside of it, he says. Later in the episode, Robyn Brown admits that she and her husband have different views of PDA. What I think is affection, he thinks is subtle. It's just a difference between his level and my level. And I think kissing is fine in front of people, she says. I'm a little shy about like a full makeup session, that's all, where you're seeing spit and tongue swapping. Brown doesn't ask Mary Brown about Kody Brown's claims directly, but the reality star does address the topic of PDA and explains what her comfort level is. I think there's a limit. I don't have a problem with PDA. I think that I want to have somebody who is comfortable with that, she says. Mary Brown goes on to say she's comfortable with holding hands, hugging, putting your arms around each other, and a kiss here and there. But when it gets to the point that somebody says, get a room, that's probably a little bit too much, she adds. When asked if she ever felt uncomfortable when her husband would exhibit PDA with his other wives, Mary Brown offers the following response. It was always uncomfortable and awkward. It still is. Now, when I see it with him and Robyn, it's like, because I feel like now it's almost like I'm throwing it in your face and I don't like that. Don't throw it in my face, she says. Just be you. Love her the best that you can, but don't be a jerk to me about it. Robyn Brown then chimes in during her own interview with Brown and says she always found the family's guidelines about limited PDA really weird when she first met Kody Brown. I was told I didn't have a say. I was told that I needed to conform to what they were doing, and I was trying really hard not to, rock the boat too, she says, adding that she preferred not to name names when asked who told her that. Why Kody Brown from Sister Wives describes falling in love as a painful experience on the TLC series June 8 special. Kody Brown opened up about the challenges of falling in love while facing public scrutiny and judgment from his ex-wives during the June 8 special of Sister Wives. He expressed that while his love for Robyn Brown is strong, the reactions from others have made the experience painful. He noted that the world seems to dislike true love and often reacts negatively to it. It's like the world hates true love so much that they want to be really, really crappy about it, Kody stated on the June 8 one-on-one special of the TLC reality series. It's been a painful experience falling in love, not from the person I fell in love with, but from the world outside of it. Were we or not, we have learned to be careful. Because when true love is exposed, it summons down anger, the 56-year-old continued, adding that it is simple to behave frankly when he and Robyn are alone and feel secure. To protect his relationship, Kody has decided to keep his affection for Robyn more private, especially in front of his ex-wives, Meri and Janelle, until they remarry. He also shared that he and Robyn were once kicked out of the house for showing PDA in front of the family, though he chose not to reveal further details. Kody, who has therefore promised to keep his and Robyn's friendship somewhat more private, saying, "I will not display PDA to Robyn in front of Meri and Janelle until they are remarried. I'm not going there," he said. "It's a story that just cannot be told. It's just, there's something so vitally detrimental to your life. You're just not going to talk about it." Robyn, on her part, discussed the difficulties of navigating the family's existing rules about affection and how she was expected to conform to their traditions. For her part, Robyn, who spiritually married Kody in 2010 before becoming his legal wife 4 years later. "It was family rules or family culture that was already there before I came along." In the one-on-one special, she shared, "It was like no affection and no sweet talk and no sweet looks across the room." The 46-year-old further disclosed that, in addition to the really weird vibe regarding PDA, she had previously been confronted by someone whom she did not identify for failing to swiftly integrate into the family's pre-existing values and views. "I was told I didn't have a say," she went on. "I was told that I needed to conform to what they were doing, and I was trying really hard not to rock the boat too." Sister Wives Janelle Brown suggests Kody Brown is a narcissist. Janelle Brown is really telling it all. The Sister Wives star did not hold back when reflecting on her relationship with ex-Kody Brown, going so far as to question whether his behavior indicated narcissism. "I do think that there was a cycle of love bombing," she told Sukanya Krishnan during the third part of the TLC series 4-part tell-all June 8. "And then, almost kind of like a wind down." And when Sukanya questioned what the love bombing in question might have looked like, Janelle explained, "For a narcissist, there's a cycle where you love bomb, and then there's sort of a waning, and then you almost kind of destroy or hurt them. Then to fix it, you come back in and you love bomb. So there was kind of this cycle." To which Sukanya noted, "You used the word narcissist. Are you saying Kody's a narcissist?" In her answer, Janelle hedged, conceding, "I am not qualified to diagnose him. But I guess everybody will have to decide." According to the American Psychiatry Association, narcissistic personality disorder is estimated to affect 1% of the population and involves a pervasive pattern of grandiosity, sense of superiority in fantasy or behavior, need for admiration, and lack of empathy. This is not the first time Janelle has looked back harshly at her time with Kody, the husband she shared with Meri Brown, Christine Brown, and Robyn Brown. With 3 of those 4 marriages unraveling, Robyn is Kody's sole remaining wife. "The failure lies with Kody," Janelle insisted. "When you marry into plural marriage, at least in our faith," she explained on the TLC series June 1, "you are expected to become more than you are." He was expected to make those relationships, all of them, work, she added. And while noting the marriages didn't need to be equal, because nothing's ever fair or equal, Janelle stressed it was the patriarch's expected responsibility to meet the needs of all the different relationships, right? Whatever that looked like. According to Janelle, who shares 6 children with Kody, it was during the pandemic that Kody began to shirk some of those responsibilities. I think he really did, especially during COVID. Be like, I'm just going to shrug this off. You guys don't like each other. I'm tired. You're going to shorten my lifespan if I keep doing this, Janelle reflected. All of a sudden, he's like, I just don't want to do it anymore. As she put it, he kind of threw this little temper tantrum. Sister Wives fans prefer watching Kody Brown over Robyn. The ongoing tell-all episodes of Sister Wives Season 19 have turned the spotlight once again on Kody and Robyn Brown, and not in a flattering way. As the dust from years of emotional fallout settles, it's clear that many fans aren't buying into the couple's carefully constructed narratives. But while criticism has been loud, it hasn't been unanimous, sparking a more nuanced, divided conversation online. Kody's behavior during the tell-all has left many viewers frustrated. Rather than take ownership of the relational fractures that have plagued his polygamous family, he's doubled down on defensiveness. His refusal to engage with hard-hitting questions, especially those posed by host Sukanya Krishnan, became glaring in a recent episode. When asked to reflect on his own part in the disintegration of the family, Kody shut down. His response? Silence and deflection. Suki didn't let it slide. She called him out directly, saying he was acting like a baby for refusing to engage in accountability. A rare moment of candor that resonated with many longtime fans who have watched the emotional labor fall to the women in the family. Social media has erupted into debate, but not everyone agrees on who deserves the most criticism. A post on a fan forum posed a curious question. Would viewers be more interested in a spin-off featuring just Mary, Christine, and Janelle? Or would they rather continue watching Kody try to patch things up with Robyn? The thread quickly turned into a battleground of perspectives. Sister Wives Janelle Brown reveals most heartbreaking thing Kody did during their tragic separation. Janelle Brown from Sister Wives has revealed that during their separation, Kody Brown did something that he knew would hurt her most. Kody was married to Mary Brown when Janelle became his second wife through a spiritual union. The couple had 6 children together, but their family dynamic worsened after Robyn Brown joined the family. Kody began to focus on Robyn and her children, neglecting his other wives and children. Eventually, Janelle became frustrated with Kody's neglectful and controlling behavior and decided to separate from him. In Sister Wives Season 19, she was seen starting over in North Carolina. In a video posted by TLC, Janelle said, "He has attacked all of his wives that are leaving in the area that hurt them the most, or that they pride, or that they value." She explained that she is fiscally responsible, so he sort of undermines that, likely just to get under her skin. Christine also supported the claim, stating Kody did that to Janelle so she didn't feel smart. Janelle appears to harbor resentment towards Kody for his treatment of her and his other wives. She is justified in pointing out his past behavior and controlling actions. The main reason Kody undermined Janelle and his other wives is his unwillingness to acknowledge his faults. He never admitted his own mistakes and sought to establish himself as the patriarch by devaluing his wives, making them feel inadequate and inferior. This behavior likely stemmed from his desire to maintain power and control within the family. Janelle's frustration stems from Kody's refusal to acknowledge and take responsibility for his actions. Janelle's revelation suggests that Kody emotionally manipulated the situation to control the narrative. He specifically targeted what was most important to his former wives, such as Janelle's financial competence. Kody aimed to maintain control and prevent his wives from feeling too independent. He led Janelle, Mary, and Christine to believe they needed him to live a happy life. Kody portrayed himself as the victim who sustained his 3 unromantic polygamous marriages for so long. Christine's support for Janelle further reinforces the idea that Kody was manipulative towards all of them. Janelle has every right to share her story with fans. However, It would be best for her to move on from the past and focus on her present. A few months ago, Janelle revealed that her goal was to detox herself from past issues and negative people. It seems she is talking about her old problems with Kody to release them. Publicly sharing her past problems will enable Janelle to move on to bigger and better things. Hopefully, the Sister Wives cast member will be able to move on from the pain caused by Kody. Kody Brown makes surprising breakthrough in healing his broken relationship with kids. Kody Brown from Sister Wives hasn't given up on repairing his relationship with his children and has been actively working on it. He has faced many ups and downs in his life over the last 10 years. Kody struggled to maintain his relationships with his former wives, Mary, Janelle, and Kody Brown, as well as their kids. Additionally, Kody has failed to make amends with some of his adult children, who felt abandoned by him. His only remaining wife, Robyn Brown, has consistently encouraged him to improve by putting effort into repairing his strained relationship with his children. The host of Sister Wives Tell All, Kody Krishnan, recently appeared on The Sarah Fraser Show and shared a positive update on Kody's relationship with his children. She said, "He is doing the best he can." Kody added, "He is trying to find a place where he can meet his sons as men and his daughters as women and maybe try and heal those wounds." While Kody didn't go into detail about Kody's current relationship status with his kids, she mentioned that he was working on it. She added, "I think it's difficult." Kody noted that Kody may struggle to repair his relationship with his kids because some of them don't want to deal with him at all. Kody's comments come after filming Sister Wives Season 19 Tell All, offering the latest insight into Kody's current relationship with his children. It appears that the former patriarch of the Brown family is struggling to reconcile with his children. One major obstacle to resolving their differences is that some of his children are unwilling to maintain contact with him. Kody stated that some of the Brown family children have decided not to give Kody another chance, possibly due to being fed up with his behavior and not wanting him to disrupt their peaceful lives as he has in the past. Kody may also be dealing with other issues that are preventing him from reconciling with his adult children. The fact that he is in Flagstaff is likely a significant obstacle to speeding up the reconciliation process with his kids. Since most of the children live outside Flagstaff, Arizona, it would require a considerable amount of effort for Kody to speak to them in person. Kody would have to travel to different locations just to catch up with his kids, which could become tiring given that he has over 10 children with his former wives. Despite past scandals and disappointments, it's heartening to see Kody remain hopeful about repairing his bond with his adult children. According to Kody, he is taking steps to expedite the process, indicating that he has matured since splitting from his former wives. It will be interesting to see if Kody can resolve his issues with his children and how many of them will welcome him back into their lives. It appears that the upcoming seasons of Sister Wives will primarily focus on Kody's journey toward reconciliation with his kids. Robyn Brown's behavior at the tell-all has come under scrutiny after she addressed criticism about her relationship with Kody Brown. Robyn became Kody's fourth wife and has been a part of the show since 2010. The tension between Robyn and Kody's other ex-wives, Mary Brown, Janelle Brown, and Kody Brown, mainly comes from long-standing family drama and conflicts typical of polygamous relationships. Some of Kody's ex-wives have expressed frustration with Robyn, accusing her of being controlling or trying to maintain favoritism with Kody. This ongoing tension has often been highlighted in Sister Wives Season 19. Reddit user Addicted2TLC posted a clip in which Kody Krishnan asked Robyn if she thinks her husband has a bias when it comes to her, and Robyn simply replied, "I don't think so." The fan noted that they suspect Robyn doesn't know what the word bias means based on her response. However, they also noted that if Robyn was really not aware of the meaning of bias, she was able to cover it up very well. Meanwhile, Mrs._Trigger joked, "She uses the Kody to English dictionary." And Master Dimension 452 observed that Robyn also answered, I don't know, several times during the discussion. Robyn's brief replies and overall demeanor made many question her openness and sincerity during the reunion. She seemed reluctant to engage with the host, often refusing to answer questions about the family dynamics. Her defensive attitude suggested a lack of accountability, particularly regarding her relationships within the family. At one point, host Kody asked Robyn if she enjoyed being a sacred cow, a nickname Janelle had given her on the show. Robyn's reaction to this question further highlighted her discomfort and unwillingness to fully address the tensions within the family. Moo. I don't know, whatever. I don't care, Robyn said, sticking to her usual pattern of giving short and vague answers. When host Kody asked if moo was a term, Robyn repeated, I don't know what that is, avoiding elaboration. She also shared her frustration, telling Kody she was tired of all the focus on her. Robyn wished that Kody's ex-wives would concentrate on their own relationships instead of mentioning her name repeatedly. Meanwhile, Janelle observed that Kody seems to be painting himself as more of a villain to shift blame away from her. Robyn's guarded and defensive answers during the Sister Wives special made it clear she's trying to protect her image more than be honest. Calling herself Kody's whipping boy and saying she felt cheated out of polygamy shows she's conflicted but unwilling to fully face the family drama.